Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about something I found really interesting. It's crazy how dreams can feel so real, right? I had a dream last night, and in that dream, I could see myself running every single time in fear from all the things I had struggled with in the past, whether it was alcohol abuse, gang violence, anger and rage from all the years of being abused by family members as a kid, and a whole bunch of other things. But all those times I was running away from Jesus, you could say, because I was angry, and I thought to myself often, Lord, why have you forsaken me? And nothing in my life was getting better. Fast forwarding, I realized over time that when I stopped running from Jesus whenever I fell short of his grace and instead ran to him, things started to get better. And I could feel his love and mercy more than ever. Still to this day, I'm not perfect, but whenever I feel discouraged or down or anything, I run to him. And that dream reminded me of something deep, something that hits hard when you really sit with it. It made me think about Judas and Peter. Both of them failed Jesus. Let that sink in. Both of them fell short. Peter denied Jesus 3 times. Judas betrayed him. Both sinned. Both broke under pressure. Both carried the weight of what they had done. But the difference, and this is where it gets real, is what they did after they fell. Peter ran back to Jesus. Judas ran deeper into despair. Peter wept bitterly, yes, but his sorrow still had hope in it. Judas felt remorse too, but he gave into hopelessness. And that is such a dangerous place to be, because hopelessness will make you believe the lie that you are too far gone for God, that your sin is too ugly, too dark, too shameful, too repeated, too embarrassing, too filthy to bring before the Lord. But that is a lie straight from hell. Because the truth is, God's mercy is bigger than your mess. And I'm going to say that again because somebody needs to hear it. God's mercy is bigger than your mess. Judas's story is tragic not only because he betrayed Jesus, but because instead of falling at the feet of Christ and crying out for mercy, he let despair convince him that the door was closed. Meanwhile, Peter, broken and ashamed, still allowed himself to be restored. And how many of us live somewhere in between those two? How many of us claim to love Jesus, but every time we mess up, every time we fall into lust, anger, addiction, pride, jealousy, bitterness, or whatever has had its grip on us, we start running again. We hide, we isolate, we shut down, we punish ourselves, we drown in shame. We act like Jesus died for everybody except us. Real talk, that makes no sense. If his mercy is real, then it's real for you too. And I say this with love, but also without sugarcoating it. Some of us are not being destroyed by our sin as much as we are being destroyed by our refusal to run back to Jesus after the sin. Because the enemy knows he doesn't always have to make you evil. He just has to make you hopeless. He just has to make you think, well, here I go again. I messed up again. God must be tired of me by now. No, stop that. That kind of thinking keeps you chained. Jesus already knows your weakness. He already knows where you've been. He already knows the parts of you you're ashamed of. And yet he still says, come to me, not run from me, not clean yourself up first and then come, not pretend you're okay and then come. He says, come to me. Wounded, exhausted, ashamed, confused, angry, trembling. Come to me. That's why this dream hit me so hard, because I saw myself in it. I saw the old pattern. Every time pain showed up, every time the past came knocking, every time guilt or anger rose up, I ran. And running only made me more empty. Running only kept me tired. Running only kept me bleeding longer. But the moment I stopped running from Christ and started running to him, even in my mess, even while still healing, even while still fighting, that's when everything began to change. Not because life instantly became easy, because it didn't, Not because I suddenly became perfect, because I'm not, but because I was no longer trying to survive without the one who actually saves. And maybe that's the lesson for all of us. Maybe the goal is not to pretend we'll never fall. Maybe the goal is to stop turning every fall into a funeral. Maybe the goal is to become the kind of people who, when we blow it, when we fail, when we cry, when we break, when we don't understand what God is doing, we still run to him anyway. Because saints are not people who never struggled. Saints are people who kept coming back again and again and again. They didn't make peace with sin, but they also didn't make peace with despair. So guys, my reflection for us all is this. When you fall, don't be Judas. Don't let shame write the final chapter. Don't let your pain convince you that God has abandoned you. Be like Peter. Cry if you need to cry. Grieve your sin. Hate what separates you from God, but then get back up and run to Jesus. Run to confession. Run to prayer. Run to the mercy of God. Run to the cross. Because as long as you still have breath in your body, your story is not over. And as we grow together in Christ, let us remember this truth and live by it. We are never stronger than when we stop hiding and start surrendering. We are never more free than when we stop running from Jesus and start collapsing into his mercy. And no matter how dark your past may be, no matter how many times you have failed, no matter how broken you feel, the love of Christ is still calling your name. So don't run away from him. Run to him.